All right, so today we're gonna fix the El Camino. This guy right here. So, as you guys remember, we blew up the rear end in this one. But we got a fix for that. Whole new rear end. So we're gonna be super lazy today, and we're just, instead of actually fixing it or just swapping out the carrier and the pinion, we're just swapping out the whole rear end. So got a hell of a deal. Picked this guy up for about 250 bucks, and it's a direct factory replacement for it. It out of an 88 Monte Carlo, it's 373 rear gear set, even the drum brakes. But it's ready to go. Fluid's good. We're still gonna change the fluid, but fluid looks clean. The gears are super clean. Everything is super smooth on here. There's no excess play. I mean, other than some scale from sitting for a few years. I'll knock some of that off though. It's actually in really good condition. So we're just gonna go ahead and take the old one off and put this one in. Now, we got a little bit of a start down here by hitting all the bolts with some penetrating oil. This shouldn't be too hard, but as soon as I say that, you know what's gonna happen, and this is gonna be a pain in the ass, and it's not gonna come out easy. But we're gonna go ahead and knock this out. We're gonna get this rear end off here. Get your swole on. Ooh. Wasn't really that hard. I mean, 30 minutes in and out, or 30 minutes out. So taking out a lot of rusted on bolts. Honestly, not that bad. So that came out pretty decent. We did have to cut a brake line though, because that one was stuck. But I do have a brake line flare kit, so I can try to extract that out of there, or just buy a new one. Not a big deal. Or just, I might just try to reuse one of the lines, because he was gracious enough to give us a couple of the lines off of this bad boy. Yeah, so we have the lines. We can just make them work. Not a big deal.
A little crusty, but
yeah, a little crusty. Ain't hurt nobody. But that's half the work, guys. Now I need to put it back in. All right, you got the new one ready to go in. Old one's out. No more. This guy looks a little crusty, but trust me, it's not in horrible shape. But we got it ready to roll. Push in there. 6 bolts later, we'll be done. Well, 6 bolts and 2 brake lines later, this will be done. So we're going to go ahead and kick this in there. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's dark in here and I'm scared, but it's all installed. Boy, oh boy. Hey, now we get some light. Oh man, it makes it look worse. You should turn the light off. So, all right, so just ignore that woman talking over there. She's nothing. So anyways, I mean, what we got? Bleed the brakes, right?
Yep.
I think that's it. Bleed the brakes and do a burnout again.
Yep.
Oh, we need to change the fluid. Ew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fluid's not the cleanest in there, not the nicest, so yeah, we're about done. Bleed the brakes, change the fluid, and we're good to go. We were where we were several weeks ago before we broke it. All right, a few hours and a lot of sweat later, just because it's humid out, it's raining a lot. We got it done. So wheels are back on. So he's tightened down the other side right now. We're gonna go ahead and fire it up and put it in gear and just make sure that we don't hear anything exploding in the rear end again. So, I mean, if nothing breaks, it's a win. I don't care. It's a win. It's done. All right, I'm gonna fire the bad boy up. This is actually the first time we started up since we blew up the rear end, so.
I've started up a couple times.
Oh, he started up a couple times without me. Okay, I see how it is.
I say I heard it 10.
See, and that's what happens when he doesn't wait for me.
Still really in love with that sound of that exhaust.
Mint. Let it warm up for a few seconds, then we'll go ahead and put it in gear, make sure that it's spinning and that nothing's exploding. air filter, I moved it. Quit complaining.
We weren't gonna leave it that way. All right, let's go ahead and put her in gear.
Well, you saw it here first. We got it going. So we'll try not to break it again. At least, yeah, we'll see. No promises. We're going to try not to break it. But it's done again. So he's going to go ahead and change the fluid on that diff because it was a little questionable at best. So we're going to go ahead and clean that out and then maybe do another video of taking this thing for a cruise, because as you heard, it starts up nice and clean and it idles out really smooth. I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot of idle tuning to this cam. I kind of swagged it from the beginning, and what I put in there kind of seemed to work. So thanks for watching.